Afternoon. It's Sunday. Look at the calendar. September 29th. And I have been on and off this keto thing for I don't know how long. I did keto in 17. I did really good. Came down to 3 pan sizes, but then fell back into bad habits. So now I meal prepped a couple weeks ago. I did it for 2 weeks, did good, lost a bunch of inches, but was getting frustrated because the scale was not moving. I watched the Dr. Berg video. If y'all know who Dr. Berg is, I'll put a link below to his page. But he addressed this exact thing. And I said, God, this is a godsend because, like I said, I've been on it before, and the first time I lost a lot of weight, it was just, the scale was just, woo, it was like the numbers, they were just going down so fast. This time around, it's really been frustrating because the scale ain't been moving. The scale has not been moving. I had lost a lot of inches, but the scale wasn't moving. Anyway, I'm going to do my meal prep for the week. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. This is the meal plan. My usual, what I do for breakfast, is a cup slice of bacon and hard-boiled eggs and avocado. That's usually my breakfast. Keep it simple. I also do coffee, and I'm going to show you that coffee. Get the cabinet here. This is the coffee I use. It's from Aldi's. And I know it's not keto, but if you can see, yeah, it's 10 carbs per little K cup. These are K cups. They're little K cups. But this is my favorite. I like these. I'm not really a big fan of coffee. These I like. So that way I can keep the amount of sugar that I'm putting in the coffee under control. And though I look tired, I keep that under control, and it's just set amount. It makes it easier for me. And I usually only drink one of those a day. And that's in the morning, and that's it. That's 10. Like I said, breakfast is bacon, hard-boiled eggs, avocado, and then lunch is usually a meat and a vegetable. And what I plan to do today is some chicken. So I'm gonna show you that. I've got some chicken thawing, and then my pack of bacon. I'm gonna put that into the oven, the whole pack. A couple of these, you do 2 slices. I already boiled my eggs. Yeah, my refrigerator is cluttered because I have a child. Anyway, I've already boiled my eggs, so I ain't got to worry about those. I just need to do my meat and veg, and I'll show y'all that in a minute. I'm going to look through my Betty Crocker recipe book and just try to find some kind of marinade. I mean, I could throw something together, but I really just want to look through the cookbook and see what I can find. So I'll be back with y'all in a few minutes. It's like seconds for y'all was no time, but anyway, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this zesty Italian chicken. And of course, I'm not using the whole chicken. I got some chicken breasts. I'm going to marinate those, and it's pretty good. I think I just got some regular Italian dressing, and I'm going to bake that. And see the carb value? That's 2. That's even if you use the zesty. But anyway, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the zesty chicken. Put that in the oven, and then I'm going to do a vegetable, and I'll show y'all that in a second. We have no Italian seasoning in this house. So we are going to improvise. So this is what I'm going to use instead. Since the recipe called for mayonnaise and Italian seasoning, I'm going to use ranch. And then I'm going to add in some basil and thyme and rosemary. But this is basically what I'm meal prepping with. And this is going to be enough for 5 days. With 2 eggs for each, 2 hard-boiled eggs for each day. And then I got these vegetables. Now I'm only going to use, I don't know, I may use both bags. I'm not sure. Because it's really not, the Brussels sprouts, it's not that many in the bags. So, and we're talking about dividing this over 5 days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix them all up and divide it up into 5 days. I have avocado for every morning. I'm going to bake the bacon, and then I'm going to marinate this chicken that I've been thawing, and That's it. It's real simple. The only thing that's in here that you don't know, you've never seen this before, I don't know. This is not what this is. I just use this as a container. As you can see, it's my own seasoning mix. Now with Dr. Berg and talking about all the supplementation, I'm trying to eat without having to pop pills. I'm sorry. I don't have to take any pills. Praise God. I don't have diabetes or high blood pressure or any of those things. I'm not trying to have them. At the same time, I don't want to have to be popping pills unnecessarily. So I'm going to show you what's the ingredients in this spice bottle. Go down the line and show you what is, sorry, it's not focusing. Okay, there we go. What's in this seasoning pack, and I use it on everything. I use it on my hard-boiled eggs, my vegetables, on my avocado. I have sea salt, and the purpose of this is for trace minerals that we don't get anymore hardly in our vegetables. Trace minerals, and turmeric. Turmeric has multiple uses. I'll link a Google thing below to show you that. And then the Morton's low salt. The only reason why I got this is because of this right here. If you look at the serving size, where's it at? The potassium, there it is. 350 milligrams for 1/4 a teaspoon. So considering that we don't get enough potassium naturally, I figured this would be another way to do it, along with this, of course, the sea salt. Then we have nutritional yeast. I love this because of the B vitamins. And I was using I'm turning it over so you can see the label and stuff. I was using the Bragg's brand until I realized it was all synthetic. And I did not know that, and I used it for a long time. So I switched over to the Bob's Red Meal. So hopefully this is better. But this is the percentages of the vitamin B it has in here. And look at the carbs, which don't really matter because I'm not eating a whole 4th cup of this every day anyway. Okay, so, and then the last thing is black pepper. Now black pepper helps activate turmeric from what I understand. So anyway, I put them in the container in equal amounts and just mix it up. So that's my seasoning mix. Now the other thing I want to show you is the drink. I'm gonna move this stuff aside and show you the drink that I do, and I usually drink it for lunch every day. And I'm missing one ingredient. You probably know what it is. This is the lemon ACV drink that Dr. Berg talks about, and I kind of put my own little twist on it because I just want a little bit more flavor. So I take a regular bottle of water. I pour the water down to about right there, and sometimes I drink it, sometimes I don't, but down to right there. I put 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And as you see, I shop it always a lot. So 1 to 2 tablespoons of vinegar. And then about 1/8 teaspoon of ginger. I love the taste of ginger. And then 2 packets of these. Now they have these in Aldi's in the big bag, but do not buy the bag. The bag is mixed with maltodextrin, and it would just mess your whole keto diet up. And this is the nutritional facts on this one. And this is per pack, and I put 2 packs in there. So that's 4 carbs. So between the sugar, between the sweetener and the coffee, it's 14 carbs outside of regular vegetables per day. So I'm not even getting 20 net carbs a day. Not trying to avoid any other things, but I don't use a whole lot of other condiments and stuff. And then, and then fill the rest of the bottle up with the lemon juice. Now I know he said a certain brand, blah blah blah. I can't afford all that stuff. And I was buying the and I'm sorry y'all, the washing machine is going in the background. I wasn't even paying attention. But anyway, I was buying fresh lemons, but it got to be a little bit too wasteful for me. So I decided to go with the lemon juice. And let me Did you look at the label on that one? But I don't know how many tablespoons I put in. It's probably 4 to 5, whatever fills the rest of the bottle up to about right there. And then shake it up, and that's what I have with my lunch. And that's pretty much what we're doing. So right now I'm going to season my chicken, put it in the oven, put the bacon in the oven, and get the vegetables, and then I'll show you the end result in just a minute. I apologize again because I totally forgot the washer and dryer is going behind me. See, I have a small house. See, this is my wash and dry unit over here, and it was going, and I totally forgot. So forgive me, I forgot it was going. I'm so used to it running in the background that I don't pay attention to it. So anyway, I'm in the process of doing the chicken, and let me show you that. Okay, so we've got the chicken in here. I got the ranch on there, and all I'm doing is just, using my little brush that I had to hunt for. So I got so much stuff in my drawer, it ain't even funny. So I'm just kind of smoothing it on. And then, sometimes when you get a recipe, you do your best to follow it. You should. But at the same time, if you can't, and frankly, you don't have time to run out to the store to get every single item, you just make do. You make do with what you got. And considering most of the ingredients that they're calling for is in the ranch dressing, I didn't see any reason to flip out like, I don't have Italian dressing, blah, 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 and whatever. You don't have to have it. So anyway, and I know this ain't the lowest of the lowest in carbs. Let me see. What's this say? 2 carbs per tablespoon. And I got at least 3, but I'm not concerned about that because I'm not going to add nothing else. So anyway, we didn't have Italian seasoning, so we improvised. And then we didn't have, I do have some of these, but I just figured, why not just use this? It has everything else. It has the marjoram, the basil, the thyme, the rosemary. Instead of using those, I said, let's just use Italian seasoning. It's one of my favorites. So, hey, it's a lot easier. So, pop that open. Oh, it has not even been opened yet. Girl. Okay, hold on. Now we got it open. See, we're all open now. So, I'm just going to sprinkle it on top so I can get it turned right. Trying to hold this phone and do this at the same time. And we're just going to sprinkle that on. It'll come out the hole. That's why usually I use the big hole instead of the little one. Oh my gosh. And I'm not left-handed, so give me a second. Let's switch. That might help. Okay, that is gonna work right there, because I am not left-handed. Like big chunks of anyway, and I like garlic, so I'm gonna grab a little bit of my garlic powder up here in my spice thingy here. Let's see. Here we go. We got the label is falling off for whatever reason. Okay. Okay. There we go. Make a little garlic on my stuff there. Garlic's good for you. It's supposed to be good for your heart. Alright, so I'm just going to flip these over and do the same thing on the other side. Hopefully without tearing the foil, because I don't want to have to clean. But then again, look at that. Look at that. I'm going to have to clean this. I got to clean it anyway. So I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, if I can flip it. As you can see, I'm not a chef. So the struggle is real sometimes. Okay. And since this is like this ginormous, huge piece, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut part of this to go with whatever's that day's for. So let me finish this and I'll be back. It looks like Anyway, I'm just kidding. I've got that done, and I got my oven on. It's on 385. That's fine. The recipe said 350. I gotta cook the bacon, so I kind of go a little bit in between. I may go a little bit. No. I'm gonna keep it where it is. I just watch it kind of close. Anyway, we're gonna put this in the oven. Then I'm going to put this on this tray, and that's it. Everybody, so I'm about done with my meal prep. I use the microwavable vegetables, and I'm in the light. I put my seasoning mix on it, and then I'm going to divide it into these 5 bowls. This is the chicken, and we use a little bit of the gravy, so looks good, smells good. And then I divided the bacon and the eggs up, and I had an odd egg, so I put 3 slices of bacon in there, so that kind of even out the protein. And remember, we're going to have an avocado each with those, and then I'll divide up this. I mean, this is a pretty big bowl. Okay, look at my hand. It's a pretty big bowl, so it's for more than 5 days. Anyway, if y'all have any questions, and I'll take a little thumbnail. If you have any questions about meal prepping or keto, I am not an expert by no means. I'm not a doctor, but I know that when I eat a lot of carbs, my joints hurt, and this makes a huge difference. And it's been hard for me to stay on it because I have such a huge addiction to sweets. The ACV does help, and then the fact that I'm a baker, I bake a lot of goods, and so it's a lot of sweets around. So anyway, trying to stay on this thing, be consistent, because the food is good. It's not hard to stay on. It's not hard to do. It's hard to stay on when you got cravings. But anyway, if you have any questions, post them below. Please subscribe and like, comment, and then if you have any questions, thank y'all. Have a blessed Sunday.